Hello, in this video I'll show how to use the LEED Daylight Option 1 Pollination app, in which you can load in and visualize the results of a LEED Daylight Option 1 study. What you need to do is go to app.pollination.cloud, and on the front page you'll see all the apps. You can see it is here. If you don't see it on the front page, you can simply search for it. Open it by clicking on it. Here I will select the Go to App button, which will open the app in a new tab full screen. And we have some different tabs here, and we can see that we have to select a study first. So if we go to the first tab, there are 3 options. And if you just want to try out the app without having any projects of your own, you can select the sample run, which will open a sample project. Here I will load from a project, and I will navigate to the project I have on Pollination Cloud. And when I have selected the run, it will download the files, and it will switch over to this load from a URL option. We can see that the URL is added up here. And later I will show how you can use this link here as a shareable link. So now we can go to summary report, first tab, which is just a summary of the analysis. It shows the LEED credits, the SDA, the AAC, and Flora. You could download this as a CSV file by clicking the button here. You might get some warnings and errors. Here I have 4 warnings for 4 different rooms. This is because the AC is greater than 10% for these spaces, so I have to identify in writing how the space is designed to address glare. Another possible warning or error here is that your model is not, it does not comply with the 2% rule, which states that for a room, for each hour, the floor area that receives 1000 lux or more, direct lux or more, cannot exceed 2%. And sometimes it's not possible to comply with this rule. Then you'll have some different warnings here. There's also a space-by-space breakdown, where we see the AC and STA for each space. And you can also download this table as a CSV file. And if you click the button over here, you can view the table in screen. Then we have the state schedule tab. This shows the dynamic shading schedules for all the aperture groups in the model. These shading schedules are automatically calculated in the LEED Daylight Option 1 recipe, and they're calculated based on this 2% rule. So what you see here is the annual hourly plots of when shading is on. These are the red hours in this plot. And you can select the shading schedules that you want here, or you can show all the aperture groups. And you can also clear everything if you want to go back to the start. Then we have the direct illuminance tab. Here you can visualize the percentage of floor area where the direct illuminance is larger than 1000 lux. And I set the legend maximum to 10%. It gives a better visualization. Here we can see all the grids. We can see which grids might have problems, may have problems with direct illuminance, and see which hours or which periods of the year that might be the case. You can also show all sensor grids again and clear everything. Then we have the visualization. First we have the daylight autonomy, and this is the daylight autonomy with the shading schedules applied on the illuminance values. So the daylight autonomy values we see visualized here are the values that are used in the calculation of spatial daylight autonomy. Then we have the hours above direct threshold. In this case, the threshold is 1000 direct illuminance. And the legend here is set to 250 hours. The AC calculation says that the number of hours that receives direct illuminance of 1000 lux more cannot exceed 250 occupied hours. So you can use this visualization to check which rooms have problems in terms of AC, and you can also see where in the room the problems may be. And going back to this link up here, since we have this URL here, if I copy this and paste it here, we should see that it automatically detects that there is this URL up here. So it will load from URL and visualize the results. You can use this link and send it to your colleague, for example, to share the results in the app. If you have any questions about the Daylight Option 1 Pollination app, please post them in the Pollination forum. Thank you for watching this video.